We always talk about scoreboard watching, but what Rupper just did is something all of you guys do also, and that's schedule watching.
Yeah.
When you were breaking that down earlier, please explain what you're looking for as you're looking at the schedule ahead.
Well, I mean, there's no easy games. We know this, and we see this on tonight's schedule and every night at this time of year. Even those teams that are out of the playoffs, they can keep you sleeping a little bit. But you still would like to have the easier of the schedules. And when you're looking at it with the remaining 15-ish games for the Minnesota Wild, and my projections with teams that are in the hunt, like a point out of the playoffs, or teams that are in the playoffs, they've got 13 of their last 15 against teams like that.
That's tough.
And Colorado Avalanche, on the other hand, and some of those other teams that are trying to get in, that are right in that same realm of the Minnesota Wild, are looking at like 6 against teams like that. So it's tough. So this is huge because Tampa Bay is obviously one of those 13 for the Wild, and they've been playing pretty darn good since the trade deadline, which is surprising because the way that they were kind of sending guys off, you thought that they were okay with missing and trying to kind of just tweak things moving forward in the future. But you got to give them a lot of credit. This is a big win.
Yeah, huge win. I mean, you go into Tampa, you beat the league's best team.
Yes.
You put up a hattie on them, number one, so credit to Zucker. So you put the hat trick up on Doobie with the shutout, which is huge.
Yes.
Yep. Big one. Last game, there's a little bit of panic again, which we don't like seeing. And I know how much, and you know, obviously you were a member of the Wild, but we know how much they live hockey there. But one thing that I'm looking for down the stretch, you talked about the schedule, great point. I want to see if they have the level of calm, because you're going to have to be calm. There's a lot of waves right now, emotional up and downs coming down the stretch. They need that calmness. They have good pieces. They've got a good team.
When you say you're referring to a specific area of the bench.
I totally am. I'm referring to head coach Boudreau. He's got to be chill back there. He's got to be back there and be chill. Push the right buttons. Don't panic. Be calm, because they've got a good thing in place there. And obviously they've got great fans. It's a state of hockey for a reason.
Yeah.
So believe in the game plan. Believe in everybody. Of course, you want to hold guys accountable. But if you get down 1 or 2 and you start panicking, especially coming down the stretch, it only compounds the difficulty that you were talking about with that schedule.
Impressive win. This is a statement victory. As you guys point out, the moves that were made around the trade deadline made some think perhaps this is not a year where the Wild have much confidence.
Yeah.
This is a confidence-inspiring
And look at some
win.
of the moves, how they've panned out. You've got Donato, who's been very nice since he's arrived.
Impactful.